back, y'all. We back, family. That's y'all new name. Y'all my family. Y'all are the T Michelle family. We are family. Okay? Alright, so we back with the second video. As promised, or whatever. This one, I said I was gonna talk about when they see us. First, if you haven't seen When They See Us, stop being pussy. Stop being pussy for y'all that don't like to watch things that kind of provoke certain feelings or provoke things that make you think. Like, stop being pussy and go get up on your history and go get up on some shit that, I don't know. Go get up on that shit, okay? Just stop being pussy. Stop being pussy and go ahead and watch it, okay? Now, it's been out for like a couple of weeks now or whatever, so I don't know anybody that hasn't seen it. If you haven't seen it, it's because you're making the choice to not go and watch it. But when it first came out, I know a lot of people were saying, oh, if you watch it, it's gonna make you hate white people. You're gonna be wanting to punch every white person that you see in the face. You might. You might feel like that. You might. Okay? You might. Because, their story is fucked up. Now, for those of you that don't know me or whatever, or don't know me personally, I am a documentary junkie. I love documentaries. On my days off, that's what I do. I sit there and I watch documentaries. I love true stories. Like, I love stories based on stuff that really happened. Okay? So I already knew the story about the Central Park Five. I already knew about the whole, them being exonerated and all type of stuff. I already knew that. So I heard about this before it even dropped on Netflix, and I was like, no, because people like to water down shit and kind of make it fit for TV or make it fit for like everybody to watch, even though it's a story about us and our people. They like to make it to where everybody can watch it, and everybody, it won't make white people mad and it won't make this person mad and stuff. They like to do shit like that when they doing bio movies. But then I heard Ava was doing it. I said, oh yeah, this shit about to be lit. This shit is about to be popping. Ava's doing it. Now, Ava did 13. And when I watched 13, I cried throughout all of 13. Like, I'm sensitive anyway. Like, I'm crazy sensitive. Okay, I'll take that into account. I'm done trying to deny that. I'm crazy, super hypersensitive, right? But I cried throughout that whole documentary just because I knew that a bunch of us have been killed by police. A bunch of us have been oppressed. A bunch of us have been through some shit. Like, a bunch of us has. But to see it, for her to put it, like, the way she put it, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, clips of Trayvon Martin, Nicole, clips of Tamir Rice, clips of Philando Castile. Like, it was just bam in your face. Like, you couldn't turn away from it. It was just bam. Like, no, this is what the fuck has happened. Like, and this is how many times it's happened. The same thing over and over again. And it just broke my heart because I was just like, damn, yo, like, it's like they on a hunt for us. You know what I mean? How many black men have been killed by the police? So, yeah, I cried throughout that whole thing, but it wasn't just about that. It was just about the prison system and the justice system as a whole based on us. Now, if I remember correctly, she had mentioned the Central Park Five in that documentary, but maybe that's because she planned on doing this. Yeah, from episode 1 to episode 4, especially episode 4, I was in here curled up in a ball, weeping, just sobbing. I'm telling y'all, if y'all have not seen it, by now, is because you're making the choice not to see it. And that's some pussy shit. Like, you should watch things like this. You should. It's good to know. Like, it's good to know. And even though it's a heartbreaking story, the fact that they can come out now and have people know their story, because like I said, unless you on shit like that, like I said, I'm a documentary head. So unless you on shit like that, you probably don't know the story. Because I seen a lot of people was like shocked, like, what the fuck you mean they got convicted with no evidence? Like, what the fuck? They ain't had no DNA. They ain't had no semen. They didn't have nothing. They just had basically word of mouth. How they get convicted? And these are 14, 16-year-olds. Yes, that shit dead ass happened. But y'all, mark my words. And I'm never wrong. I'm never wrong when it comes to stuff like this. I'm sorry. I don't mean to toot my own horn, but toot, I'm never wrong about stuff like this. That kid, Jarrell Jerome, that is not the last y'all gonna see in him. The guy that played Corey Wise, that's not the last y'all gonna see in him. That kid is going places. He only 21 years old, and he from New York. He from the Bronx. That kid, he got it. He got it because I watched him. I could not look away. I could not look away from him. And I was for real crying. I was crying like that was my brother. Like, I was sitting there crying like why the fuck they doing that to him? Like, oh my God, what the fuck? Like, I was really sitting here sobbing. Now, mind you, I told y'all I knew the story. I knew that Corey was the one that did the most time out of everybody. I know that Corey got the adult sentence. Like, not to say the rest of them didn't get the adult sentence, but I knew for a fact that Corey was the one that did the most time. Because I watched, there's a documentary called The Central Park Five, and then on 2020, they did a little thing on them. And when they did the little 2020, when they did the 2020 segment, he had just came home. Like, he had just got out. So I knew Corey was the one that did the most time. I did not know that this nigga got his ass beat a whole bunch of times in jail. I did not know that he got sent to Rikers. He got sent to Attica. Attica? You sent a kid to Attica like that? That shit bugged me out. He's a kid. He wasn't even 18. You sent him to Attica with all the like crazy killers and the motherfuckers doing life without parole and don't got nothing to live for. And they sent him to like 5 different state penitentiaries, and every time they sent him to a different penitentiary, it got farther and farther and farther. Like, I didn't know all that stuff, so to watch it, I was like, damn, y'all, that's fucked up. I don't want to give too much away, y'all. So, listen. In fact, fuck that. If you didn't see it, go watch it before you watch my video. Okay? I'm telling you, cause I ain't gonna sit here and give you the full facts. I'm gonna just say that you need to go see it, and after you watch it, you gotta watch the interview that Oprah did with them after you watch it. That when they talked to Oprah, even Oprah said it. That kid, Jarrell Jerome, you can't take your eyes off him. Now, he was in Moonlight. Y'all know Moonlight, the movie that yo, I'll be watching that shit just to laugh at it. The movie that Warren Beatty if y'all watch the Oscars, basically Warren Beatty said that another film had won for, I think, best film. I forgot what they won for. If it was best film or best score or something like that. It had to be for best film because I seen that movie. They ain't had much of a score. But I think it was best picture or whatever. And Warren Beatty had said another film had won. And they came up and got the award. And when they looked at the envelope, they was like, nah, this ain't us. It's Moonlight. Moonlight. And he was like, and the director, you could tell the director was pissed off. Because he snatched that shit from Warren Beatty. He was like, it's Moonlight. It's Moonlight, guys. Y'all YouTube that with Moonlight wins best picture. That shit was hilarious. But yeah, he was in Moonlight and he played Kevin in Moonlight or whatever. Now Moonlight, I liked that movie. Like I liked the little storyline and stuff like that. But I never understood why they won an Oscar. No shade. I just didn't see the whole big thing about. I didn't know why they won an Oscar. Like, you know, and I'm a big fan of like underground movies. Like I love underground movies and shit like that. But I just didn't see why they won an Oscar. It was good. I just didn't understand why I won an Oscar. But anyway, he was in Moonlight or whatever like that. He did a good job in Moonlight. So I seen him before. But y'all, that kid is going places. That kid is going places. And I say that because I said the same thing about Michael B. Jordan. Michael B. Jordan, you know, we seen him in Hardball. We seen him in The Wire and stuff like that. You know, we seen him. But when he did Fruitvale Station, and I seen Fruitvale Station, yo, and I cried. And I cried with Fruitvale Station too. But when it finished, I was like, yo, that's the next Denzel. That's the next Denzel. All he need is another, like, and I still feel like it's coming. If it's not Fruitvale Station, like if you don't believe that Fruitvale Station was it, I said all he need is that role. All he need is that Glory role. Y'all remember when Denzel did Glory and he was getting his ass whipped and that one tear fell out his eye? Y'all can't tell me y'all didn't feel that. And y'all didn't say, like, y'all wasn't sitting there crying too, but y'all wasn't like, yo, this nigga can act. Like, this is acting. Like, I'm in it with you. You know what I mean? And I said Michael B. Jordan is the same way. And this kid, I'm telling y'all gonna see him in a lot more stuff because I was there. I was there with him. I was there with him in the jail cell. I was there with him when he was getting his ass beat. Like, I was there. I was just like, ugh. You know what I'm saying? But the shit was popping, yo. That whole thing was popping. But you know what? Miss Ava, Auntie Ava, hey, I know you don't like us calling you that, but listen, I don't know you like that to be calling you Ava, okay? By calling you by your first name, my mom always told me that that's disrespectful. So, Auntie Ava, listen, we need some more of these types of flicks from you, okay? We need some more. We need a Kalief Browder story. We need a even though I heard Taraji is doing Taraji's doing like a Emmett Till movie, but it was supposed to be directed by John Singleton, and now that John Singleton passed away, like I don't know what's gonna happen with that. And when she mentioned it, she had said that there wasn't no date to start production and stuff like that, so it's probably not even being made. So Ava, Auntie Ava, we need that Emmett Till story, okay? We need that Emmett Till story. We need that Kalief Browder story. We need that Eleanor Bumper story. Y'all, I can go on forever. This is not the only story. I'm telling y'all, this is not the only story. We know people now, you know, in light of, you know, Black Lives Matter and stuff like that. Listen, Black lives should have happened a long time ago. Black Lives Matter should have happened a long time ago because there's so many stories, so many of our stories that need to be told, okay? Jay-Z did a little thing with Time, you know, the Time documentary about Kalief Browder, you know what I'm saying? He's okay, but I want to see it. I want to see. You know, people need to see that. They need to see what happened to him. And not only what happened to him, but what happened to him after the fact. Like, you know what I'm saying? This kid came home and was basically crazy because he was in solitary confinement for like years. Came home crazy. And he couldn't snap out of it. He couldn't come out of it. You know what I mean? Like that. And so I guess he figured, you know, ain't no point. And then it was just like a domino effect. That happened. And then his mom's passed away, you know, from a broken heart, which I honestly believe that can happen. She died of a broken heart. You know, we need to see that. Auntie Ava, we need to see that. We need to see that. And we need to see the Emmett Till story because so many of this generation do not know who Emmett Till is. And that shit pisses me off. That shit pisses me off because I'm like, these kids is really thinking that this shit started with Trayvon Martin. Like, no. No. This shit been going on since even before Emmett Till. But Miss Ava, Auntie Ava, we need that shit, okay? But yeah, y'all, if you have time, I want y'all to watch When They See Us. But I only want you to watch When They See Us. I want you to watch The Untold Story of Emmett Till, if you haven't. I want you to watch. You can watch Time, because Time is a good. It's on Netflix. Time is on Netflix, I believe, if they didn't take it off. Time, the Khalif Browder story. I want you to Google Eleanor Bumpurs. Eleanor Bumpurs. I want you to Google that. What else I want y'all to do? Oh, and I want y'all to look up on YouTube the Newburgh Sting. It's a documentary produced by HBO or whatever like that, and that's another one. If y'all watch the Central Park 5 documentary, y'all need to watch the Newburgh Sting because I'm gonna give y'all a little backstory. My throat is dry. What's going on in this house? I'm gonna just give y'all a backstory on the Newburgh Sting. I think Newburgh is in New Jersey, if I remember correctly. It's about these 4 guys from Jersey, and basically poverty. They've been basically living in poverty, living in the ghetto or whatever like that. And this shit happens all the time. Don't think that it don't. This shit happens all the time. But they basically were living in the ghetto or whatever, and they sent a guy who was a fake radical, okay? A fake radical, a fake ISIS person. A person that was like, yeah, a fake, I think he was ISIS. A fake ISIS person. I think that's what he told them, that he was down with ISIS or whatever. They sent him specifically to the hoods. They ain't sent him to the rich neighborhoods. They sent him specifically to hoods, right? To recruit people to become radicals, to recruit people to join ISIS or whatever, like to fake join ISIS. And what he basically did was he went and talked these men into becoming Muslim, and then trained them in making fake bombs. They didn't know it was fake, but he trained them to make fake bombs and to, you know, basically all the terroristic stuff. He basically trained them to do that and promised that he was going to give them like $10 million if they did a car bomb next to a police station or something like that. I don't remember the full story, y'all, because it's been a minute since I seen that documentary. But I know that when they see us came out, that's the first thing I thought of. Like, oh well, if people are watching about the Central Park 5, they need to watch about the Newburgh 4. Yeah, the dude basically recruited them and told them that he was going to give them a whole bunch of money if they did this fake terrorist attack or whatever. It was a car bomb, but I think the car bomb was supposed to go off in front of the police station or whatever like that. But you know what I'm saying? These dudes was in poverty. These dudes couldn't get jobs, and I know one of them, like his brother needed like a heart transplant, medical bills, all type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then here comes this guy out of nowhere saying, "Oh, well, I'll give you $10 million. All you got to do is make this bomb. I'm gonna show you how to make this bomb. Put it in a car, and leave it there." You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, they all got busted, and I think all of them is doing like 40 years in prison right now. And the whole thing was, how do you go to the ghetto around a bunch of dudes that ain't got no money? They got families. They can't get no jobs. They basically living in poverty, almost homeless. You go to them and say, "Oh, all you gotta do is become a Muslim And I'm gonna tell you exactly what to do. I'm gonna tell you how to put this fake ass bomb together. It's a fake bomb, but like I said, they didn't know. Or I'm gonna teach you how to do this, and all you gotta do is put it in a car, drop it off, and I'm gonna give you $10 million. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Now, honestly speaking, and I'm not saying what they did was right, but what I'm saying is, how do you really expect people that ain't got a pot to piss in? How do you expect them to react to somebody coming around saying some shit like that? And I think the dude was giving them money too, like just to show them, like, yo, I got bread, like I'll pay y'all. You know what I'm saying? These dudes was not Muslims. These dudes didn't know nothing about bombs. They didn't know about nothing about shit. But you send this dude, the cops, not the cops. Was it the cops or the FBI? Y'all specific. These dudes minding their business over here. This is some shit that they never would have been involved in if this nigga hadn't come along. You send this fake radical in there into the ghetto. You have him go around looking for people that are like in the worst conditions possible that they could possibly be in, and basically at their ropes in to say, yo, I'll give you $10 million, and all you got to do is become a Muslim and do X, Y, and Z. Like, there's plenty of niggas that'll do that. Like this, I'm sorry to say, but there's plenty of dudes that will do it. Just how dudes get caught up in the drug game. Because they feel like, I gotta feed my family. I gotta support my family. I don't got no other choice. This is what I gotta do. And this nigga talking about he gonna give me $10 million. My brother needs a heart. Like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not saying what they did was right. I'm just saying the way the government went about it to send this dude specifically to the ghetto to do that. Y'all need to watch the documentary. Y'all need to watch it. Y'all understand what I'm saying. It's just like I said, they specifically sent this dude, because I think the dude, he's Spanish or some shit, but he looked like he's Arabic. But he was a cop or a drug dealer or something. He's basically one of them people that fucked up but turned informant. So like lessen his time or whatever. Like he started working with the cops to lessen his time because he was doing like bank fraud and all type of shit like that. So they made him an informant, basically a fake radical, and sent him specifically to the ghetto. They didn't send him, you know, it'd be one thing if they sent him to where there's known activity of people being homegrown terrorists. No, they sent him to the ghetto. They sent him to the projects, which is fucked up. Y'all need to watch that. The Nuremberg Sting. That's what it's called. Yeah, like I said, if you haven't seen When They See Us, stop it. Stop being pussy. Okay? There's nothing wrong with watching things like this. It's supposed to ignite something in you. It's supposed to make you angry. It's supposed to make you angry enough to do something, to open your mouth, to speak. You know what I mean? Don't be scared of that. And I don't like being sad. I don't like being depressed. I don't like watching stuff. Guess what? This shit is going to keep going on. If people turn a blind eye to it, it's going to keep going on. Get with it or get lost. Okay? But yeah, that's it for this video, y'all. I just wanted to talk about that. Excellent series to watch on Netflix. You know what I'm saying? I haven't watched Netflix in a while. After Orange the New Black went off, I basically wasn't watching no fucking Netflix. My subscription got canceled and everything. But when I seen the trailer for that, I said, oh man, I gotta get my Netflix back because I gotta see it. And I'm telling y'all, from beginning, from episode 1 to episode 4, I was balling. Like, man, that's some fucked up shit. But I've watched it like 5-6 times since I've seen it for the first time. It's just one of those things that you can't look away from. You know what I mean? You can't escape the reality of the type of climate that we living in these days. You can't. You just can't. So yeah, y'all, like, comment, and subscribe. Like I always say, show your girl some love. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend's friend about me. Tell a friends about my channel. You know, we trying to get our numbers up. Come on, family, we can do it. We're trying to get our numbers up. I'm gonna keep giving y'all more and more of these awesome videos. I gotta think of another topic that I wanna I'm debating. Like I have a few that I wanna talk about. It might piss off some people. But I like to piss off people. So yeah, y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. I love y'all. Peace.